It's 2 a.m. I'm standing in the kitchen again. I had been eating all day, still healing from my meniscus tear, depressed, and completely alone. I looked down at my belly and thought to myself, I could eat everything in this kitchen if I wanted to. And those words just hit me, if I wanted to. That's when I realized I wasn't eating for fuel. I was eating to escape. I felt disgusted, ashamed, and also confused. I locked myself in the room until about 4 a.m., forced myself not to eat, not out of willpower, but out of shock. And that was the moment I knew something had to change. Fast. If you ever felt like you're stuck in a loop with food, eating when you're not hungry, eating because you're anxious or sad or just disconnected, this video is for you. I want to share how I stopped binge eating, not with restriction, but by actually learning how to feed myself on every level, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It starts a few days after the kitchen moment. I was scrolling on YouTube when I came across a video from Dr. Sebi. Totally random, but the way that he spoke and the lifestyle that he lived and other people lived around him, it wasn't about shame or strict diets. It was about love, energy, nature. He had a calm, grounded presence. His clients were bathing in mineral-rich spring water coming from the mountain and living outside in alignment with earth as a tropical being rather than a concrete being. And I thought to myself, what if I tried that? So I went to the park, took off my shoes, stood barefoot in the grass, let the sun hit my face, and something in me just relaxed. It was the first time in like forever I felt still, whole, and present. That small micro moment gave me a small grip on my entire lifestyle, but also my diet. Just enough to realize this isn't about food. This is about frequency. From there, I literally started to combine habits. Breath work became my fuel, like literally. Doing deep breath work before I work out and also before eating changed my life. Doing deep breaths before eating literally made me feel so nourished. I didn't even need as much food. Movement became medicine. Even with my injury, I found ways to get sunlight, stretch, and reconnect. And I noticed when I was outside more, I started to binge less. When I was hydrated, breathing deeply, and spending less time on my phone, I had more control and less emotional chaos. It was never about willpower. It was about regulation. Of course, it wasn't smooth the entire way. I had moments where I would slip, overeat, or feel the same urge to zone out again. I realized I needed consistency. I had to show up into nature literally every day, and I had to make breath work a ritual every day, not a random fix. In my screen time, man, that was a big one. It was like the more time I spent on my phone, the more ungrounded I felt. But the less scroll, the more control over the cravings and emotions that I had. And that awareness is what changed everything. But the real shift wasn't external, it was internal. My literal energy changed. My nervous system felt balanced, and overall my spirit felt grounded. I started eating with intention. I'd feel when something is right and when something is wrong with my body. And the bad stuff, my body will reject. And the good stuff, it made me feel alive. People began telling me, you're so calm. You're so relaxed and soft-spoken. You feel really grounded. But they did know that I used to be the very opposite, reactive and disconnected. These small shifts changed who I was, not just what I ate. Now, I don't need naps. My energy is steady, physically, mentally, spiritually. And most importantly, I move through life with intention and with ease and peace. The journey wasn't about food. It was about remembering myself and healing from the inside out. If any part of this resonated with you, if you ever felt stuck in a cycle of binge eating and just want to feel at peace again, check out the free guide that I put together. It's called 15 Steps to be able to stop binge eating now, somewhere right here. And it's filled with the exact practices that I use to be able to break the chains off of binge eating as a whole and be able to come back to myself. You can find the link either somewhere right here or in the description below. Just click on it. It's free. Grab it while you can. It is my intention that I hope it supports you like how it supported me and transformed my life.